What it do, gang? What it do? What it do? What it do? I'm about to start up in a second right now. What it do? What it do? Appreciate everybody stopping up in the stream. What's up? What's up? What's up? Appreciate that, Shelby. Thank you. Thank you. What it do? How y'all doing today? My bad. I'm over here looking at this shit because I never really like been on live on TikTok before, so this is something new for me right now. I'm on my other page as well. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all afternoons going? I know it's been a minute since some of y'all actually heard from me, but shit, like we on this today. Like I'm gonna start talking more on TikTok live when I start my Talks with Teddy stream. But shit, I just want to thank everybody that's up in the stream right now. I'm about to roll my trees and do my thing. I got my other live going right now as well, so when some of my people come in there, I'm gonna be kind of like talking with them as well. So shit, if anybody's up in the stream, I appreciate y'all for stopping in, coming to holler at me real quick. Shit, man, how's some of y'all been? Because I haven't spoke to some of y'all in a minute. I know some of y'all pages on here, like I haven't spoke to some of y'all in a fucking hot minute, like I hope y'all all been good. Hopefully y'all blessings been getting like received. Hopefully guys been keeping y'all safe, and y'all been going along y'all path the way y'all supposed to. Hopefully your family's thriving. Hopefully your business is thriving. And shit, if it ain't, then hey, keep pushing because you're almost there. So like I only say that to say that out of peace and love for everybody, because shit, we all in this together. But on that notion, shit, my ass had an off day at work today. Went into work and then got told, hey, there's only one job. They's gonna have to fight to the death. Hey bro, I ain't lying to you. It was like I went into work, and then like how you be having those days when you be like, damn bro, I don't want to be at work. But then there be some days when sometimes like your clientele base isn't up, and this isn't like I'm talking about like DJing. I'm talking about like a normal 9 to 5. Like let's say if you're a contractor or some shit, and let's say if you don't have enough contracts on your like your list for the day and shit don't fall through, so it's like only one group of people going to be able to go out and shit, you know what I mean? So I always say like, bro, like I went to work pissed as a bitch. I was like, bro, yo Vic, man, why the hell you didn't just tell me before I came to work that I could stay home today? Like, you feel me? Like, you gonna show me some shit that I can't even have for real. Like, I was mad as shit. Like, I was like, bro, y'all need me like to vacuum up the office or anything? Like, fuck, like I ain't trying to go back home. I already woke the fuck up now. I'm awake. Like, bro was like, hell nah. He was like, nah, Teddy, you gotta go today, bro. I was like, come on, man. Stop playing. Stop doing that to me. Like, I ain't lying to you. Like, I swear, I be hating those times at work, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, sometimes we be needing that shit. What's up, Forever Broken Hearted 212? How you doing? Like, it be shit like that be really going on sometimes that you don't really have no answers for, right? Like, I remember I was like having a conversation as well today about some things that you really just don't have no control over, and like the things you do have control over and shit. And like I said, I'm never here to like tell nobody to do shit differently in their life or to do things like that they wouldn't normally want to do, but it's always a matter of choice that you have out here. Like, you don't have to go by the status quo just because that's the status quo. That's the status quo that yo, y'all give me a second real quick, cause I mean I'm still here. I don't know what the hell was going on with that. That shit was tripping. That was big trip mode right there. I don't know what's going on, but yo, what it do, gang? Like shit. Like I said, I haven't seen some of y'all in a minute, but some of y'all have seen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, however which way that goes, but like we here today. I'm here talking to y'all today. It's been a little hot second, bro. What they do, my niggas? Hey, yo, it's nice to actually see everybody smiling faces. You know, people fucking miserable lives and shit with their miserable Marys and miserable Marvins. You know what I'm saying? I miss y'all though. Like, I miss my lurkers too. Like, I really do miss my lurkers. I miss my lurkers like shit. Like shit. Hey, yo, but like, yo, for real, like I was saying, like, I had a day today, and it was like, bruh, it seemed like after I like came home, like, I ain't gonna hold you, I kicked. I really kicked. I was like, nah, I'm too tired for this shit today, cuz I can't do it today. No mas today, I can't do it. So, yo, I decided to really come back on today, have my talks with Teddy, you know, to do the little podcast that I do normally every Tuesday and Thursdays. I try to be real in the podcast and try to keep it like relevant to what I feel like people should kind of know and what people are looking to know in some sense of way, because I think we are searching for that little bit of an answer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing like the gay holder of answers or the perfect plan maker, because shit be fucking up for me too. Like, I ain't holding you, like shit don't be rocking, but like, you know what I'm saying, I learned that, you know, sometimes those are just the actions that protect us in order for us to really rethink about a lot of shit that we do, to be a little bit more active in our lives in a more productive way. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was just saying today, like when he told me I had to go, I was like, bro, that shit kind of threw a monkey wrench in my side. But if I think about it in retrospect, I was tired as shit. Like, I was really tired. So like, I didn't really care. Like, I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I bet I go home for the day. Like, hey, you can't be mad at somebody. They be like, hey, yo, yeah, bro, yeah, we don't need you today, type shit. Like, go ahead and go home. And some people may take that the wrong way. They be like, oh, why you want me to go home? Like, oh, like, I'll be like, man, fuck all that. Hold up real quick. My bad. I'm over here. I'm posting statuses, but yeah, I remember I had to break it down for one of my posts today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta know what we in control of. And I really sat back and really thought about the shit. So y'all already know we about to get it in. I'm about to definitely talk about some shit. Story time. Story time. Oh time. Oh time. Oh time. Oh story time. Story time is on again. Oh story time. Don't get a mistake in no time. Story time. We're about to get it on now. Story time. I'm taking apart my mix board now. Oh my God. So if y'all see screws everywhere, don't be alarmed. I'm just doing my own thing. It's like I'm playing with y'all, but like, yo, what's good, everybody? Julio Caesar Rosa, what's up, Marlon Vegeta? Marlon Vega. My bad. I was about to call you Vegeta. My bad, cuz I ain't even mean to do that to you, bro. Welcome to my podcast. It's Trees and Teas with Teddy Beema in the game. But yeah, like, yo, I was sitting here like over there weak today, like, yo, because like I be thinking like people be thinking that you be like kind of like on some other shit, you feel me? Like you be having it all together, and then you be having to tell certain people like, bruh, I ain't really got it like you think I do. Like, I feel like I got it enough for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with saying you got it for yourself, because essentially that's what you're working towards, you know what I'm saying? So like, I have to tell people like, yo, please don't expect nothing from me. Like, yo, cause, hey, yo, bruh, I feel like Kodak said it best. It's like, yo, I ain't got it. This shit is fake. Like, for real. This is a facade. Like, bro, like, this ain't what you think it is. Like I'm over here trying to make sense of all this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I can't say I'm blessed enough to have it for myself, you know what I'm saying? So when people be coming around and be like, oh, well, you gotta be a friend to me, or be a friend in that need, and then I be just looking at them, I be like, why are you friends with me, or why are you friends with the people that you're with? Like, was it organically grown? And I'm not talking about like, this ain't the subject of matter, like, oh, friends and stuff, but like I trying to put it in the more like, what's the word I could say, like more catchable sense, like it's more easier to receive, you know what I'm saying, rather than saying family and shit and work colleagues or relationships, because you know you're naturally gonna be friends with people before you put really titles on everything, and I guess friend is a title, but that's beside the point. What I'm saying is this: it's like people try to misuse your friendship or misuse what you got for them as a means to get themselves ahead. But then it's like you look around and you just like, yo, bro, like, is this really beneficial to where I'm going right now, what I've been putting into? Like, or is this just like a matter of what I'm taking out from my security to put into somebody else's security who doesn't make me really feel secure, you know? And it's like, I feel at times it's like you gotta be fair to yourself in that notion to say, yeah, this isn't looking like it's really too much beneficial. Now, granted, like if you got it and you could do it, then by all means do it. You know what I'm saying? But don't over promise. And that's something I've been learning even from the position I've been working in, like with the job I'm at. You should never over promise absolutely anything more than what you can. Like, if you start to overpromise things, then you're being expected to fulfill those promises and fulfill those things. There's nothing wrong with that if you can take on that responsibility, but know what responsibilities are worth taking on and which ones are not really worth dealing for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can't, like I said, I can't tell nobody really how to do this, but this is the way that really makes the most sense to me. You know, I tend to try to be realistic with people, so organically they could like me, or like will want to make a choice to be around me in the energy that I give based off what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, not based on what I had to coerce them with or what I had to offer in that sense of the way. Because yeah, we're all looking for mutual investment when dealing with certain people or certain like environments, you feel me? Like, but I feel like at the same point in time we had to be wise to know, like, if some things aren't just worth an investment, or if it's not an investment that should be put into, I guess, retrospect. Like, I don't believe that investments, like, just because you cool with somebody, or you just naturally meet somebody and you have a decent conversation, it doesn't mean that it has to yield any results or anything for you in that matter, or for them. You know, it could be just it could be a mutual understanding, like, all right, you seem like you kind of like on the same wave I'm on, or you know, you think kind of along the same lines, you know. So it's like, shit, from that point, then you make it do whatever it do, but don't go in there saying, oh well, fuck, I'm gonna fuck with this person because they got something just to give me right now, and it's something that I could use for me, you know what I'm saying? And oh, that's the reason why I fuck them, because fuck with them, sorry, what, my bad. Yo, hey, nah, because that's sometimes how I'll go too. Like, think I'm lying, like it'll go that way too. People will look at it and be like, shit, bruh, like I'm only fucking you because I'm getting something out of you. And it's the sad reality of it nowadays. Like, people be only fucking people or fucking with people because of what they're naturally getting out of it. But I mean, naturally so, you should be planning towards something if you have a grander plan for something more when dealing with people. But I feel like at the same time, if you're only really just doing it just to manipulate and get what you want out of it, then bro, like, you couldn't keep it real with that. I mean, real with that person and just like allow them to choose. You just took the choice out their hand at that point, and that's the grim reality of it. And I was going along the lines of saying friends at first, because it'd be friends that be like, yeah friend, they'd be like, well, you're my type of friend and my type of friends do this. Well, that's just how your type of friends that you've required to be your friends do that for you. If you're going to be a friend to somebody, you're going to naturally have to learn to be a friend with somebody, and naturally be on that type of timing with them to say, hey, yo, this is something that I want to kind of rock with or not. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like it, because it's like, I feel like sometimes a lot of people be trying to place their responsibilities onto you, and it's like, bro, or sis, that's not my responsibility. Like, I got my own responsibility to deal with. And guess what? When I look around, I don't find nobody doing that responsibility for me. I'm doing this shit myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm really in this shit myself. You know what I'm saying? All 10 toes. Like, I wake up, I have to look at this shit on my phone. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to, I don't send it to your phone. I don't send it to this person's phone or that person's phone or to anybody and say, hey, this is what I got to deal with. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing y'all gonna do is either A, not pay attention to that shit, or B, tell me that you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And the worst answer that you could get in this world, in my opinion, is a no. I mean, that's the only thing that they can say is like, no. Like, I ain't got it. And you can't be mad if somebody say that. No matter how much you beg, no matter how much you plead with them, like, you cannot get mad if they say no, because naturally, if they could, they probably would. But a lot of times, a lot of people are probably in the same boat that you in. So try to take an understanding where it's not a no, like saying no, it's not for you, or it could just be a no, not right now. I don't got it right now. No, I can't do it right now. You know, it could be a protection method for them. You feel me? For them to say no. It could be a protection method for you to say no. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this. Like, ultimately, we pick and choose our battles wisely. You know what I'm saying? And if it doesn't seem like it's putting anything in retrospect for what you want, then shit, what the fuck are you doing for? You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be crazy out here. Like, I remember I was like kicking it around somebody, and I remember they said like something along the lines like niggas ain't shit. Like, and I was like, bruh, like, how can you say niggas ain't shit? You got a whole nigga, like, y'all see what the fuck almost happened? I almost dropped my damn tray with my weed on it. Like, how you gonna say niggas ain't shit with a whole nigga sitting right here in my face? So I was like, yo, so what am I, a bitch? Like, yo, she was like, nah, I ain't talking about you, but niggas ain't just like, yo, this shit don't make sense. So, like, necessarily, what are you in this shit for? Like, are you in here for the friendship? Are you in, you know, this shit for the long run? Are you in it to get something out of it? And more than likely, it's because they're in a period where they're probably not getting what they are desiring, but they can't seem to leave alone what they normally desire. You feel me, man? Hey, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like I don't know. Sometimes I tend to just kick my feet back and just allow people just to be exactly and naturally who they're going to be. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can't leave a mask on forever and then expect like, oh, nobody's ever going to see your true side come out. You're going to slip up at least once. You know what I'm saying? Your real ugly side will come out, or a trait about your ugly side will come out. And honestly, you should just be real about that, what you're in all of this shit for. Like, you know, like I feel like sometimes you need to take a break and you need to sit back and really think about some of this shit. Because if you think about it, a lot of hasty and rash decisions end up tripping you up a lot of times over the things that I feel like you naturally want out here, you know. And a lot of times you got people that know what they want, but they don't know how to really execute or explain how they want it. You know what I'm saying? Because they haven't taken time out to sit back and think about it and really formulate a plan and do trial and error, like messing up and really trying again and trying again. Like, I feel like you keep trying, you're going to eventually come to an understanding of A, this is insane, or B, I'm actually seeing the results by making the mistakes I know I'm making, but I'm so into it that I want to get better at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, you know, in a lot of ways, it's like having real more self-control over what you know is very much personal in your life, and really what is really worth the, like, what's the root foundation of what you're doing it for. You know, what are your core principles or your boundaries and this shit, or what you're working towards. You know, if you're not doing actually anything to you know, mitigate or push yourself forward, then you're obviously just running yourself around in a circle, you know. Like dealing with certain people, like honestly, I'm gonna go in with the notion of knowing what truly I'm working towards, you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna let you know that if I feel like it's really worth it, you know what I'm saying. If I don't feel like it's worth it, I'm not even gonna waste your time on my time alone, you know what I'm saying. So in those moments where we take our time, if we take the opportunity to do what we got to, I don't feel like it's wrong to tell somebody no, or nah, not right now, or no, I can't do it right now, or I don't have the capabilities or the accessibilities to provide for you what you need right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not to say that they're not worth it. It's just like you don't have it to give to them right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have it to like really put it on for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I believe if everybody really naturally had it, then they'll actually, I feel like, would give it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe it's not something they would do. Oh jeez, hold up, my TikTok stopped. I hate when they stop my shit. Wow, so yeah, I have 41 views. That's what's up. I'm trying to get my views up on the little tickety or the talk while we still got it around for right now. I'm waiting for this shit. You see, this is what I be talking about, like with shit like this that be happening on my shit, and then it don't be wanting to act right. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Okay, so my TikTok stopped, but we're about to go back on, but yeah, like I was saying, like it's a lot of shit that I've been like really thinking about more and more into like the actions that I take for myself and others, what I really put myself into, you know what I'm saying, and what I put them into, like I'm really like in the process of like putting my focus truly back into what matters with me first and foremost, because a lot of times I've been known to take my focus off of the grind, off of the streaming, off of the DJing, because I'm in a temporary moment of wanting to just feel, I guess, a sense of normality. Like if I didn't feel like I had to do this, and I really don't gotta do any of this, but it's because my passion is to excel into this and do the things that we've been doing. You feel me? Like that's just what I've always wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to chop it up about this shit. You know, do the things that a lot of people don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, like, I don't really care about the views. I don't care about really too much of a fame and recognition. I like the community of people that like to interact. You know what I'm saying? Like doing things, talk about topics, talking about shit that we like to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like talk about your everyday use. Talk about some of the silly moments you have with your friends. Talk about some of the moments in the week or in the day that may not be making sense to you, that somebody else may be going through. This is exactly what this channel really is about. It's about talking your shit. It's about telling your stories. It's about saying the things that people naturally want to hear about. Tell us about some of those interesting stories. So I ain't gonna hold you. I went to a very detailed party, right? Detailed. Like we're not gonna tell you what type of party it was, how it went, or anything like that. Well, I might tell you a little bit how it went, but like it was some fucking weird shit. Like it was weird in a way, but it wasn't weird in like a scary way. It was just like weird. You know what I'm saying? It's like how you just get one of those like kind of like backdoor parties that you go to, and it's like, wow, I didn't expect for it to be like this. And it kind of took me by surprise because like I felt like we almost died at like a couple points, but bro that was driving us, he was cool. He was cool as a fan. Like bro was drinking the whole night. He got us back safe as shit. Like, and then come to find out, bro, I'm gonna jump back to what happened in the party. Well, let me just continue on. So the first time we was going out there, like I felt the car like kind of like slide a little bit on the black. I was like, hey, yo, this nigga didn't slow down. So I'm in the back seat, like, bro, I'm like, God, please just get us to where we gotta be to and back. So we get to the party, right? And there are folks in there and they're doing their thing and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? They partying, they drinking, they smoking, they parlaying, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even know really how to really go forward with saying the rest of the stuff, because the rest of the stuff may be like, bro, what the hell you be getting into, Teddy? And I be trying to figure that shit out sometimes too. Like, what the fuck I'm into? Like, I ain't drive my car either. I rode with somebody else, like, bigger. So, bet. We get there and shit, like, people partying, chilling and whatnot. So, somebody getting action. And they're while they there, like, and like, motherfuckers ain't trying to like put it on the scene and shit. So like somebody getting action in the room. You're like, alright, bet. Like, go ahead, pop your shit. You know what I mean? Do what you do. So bet, like they doing their thing, and they're like people just still partying, doing their thing. You got one nigga in the corner though, like one in the corner doing some weirdo Guido shit. Like we don't know what he on right now. He just doing some weird shit. So he just over there on the phone and shit, like it's like, how somebody be trying to like take a video, but they don't want to like let you know they taking a video of you. So he over here like this, like but he got the phone angled at a weird way. You feel me? Like he's over there trying to catch them in the act of doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I just look, I'm like, yo, and then brother just looks at me, he's like, and I'm like, bruh, I'm like, that nigga a freak. He a freak too. But hey, yo, it was kind of, I told you, it's a crazy ass party. So it was like, Hey, yo, listen, whatever was whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell everybody, like, you're an adult, you do what the fuck you want to do with your life, and you live your life in the best fucking way possible, you know what I'm saying? Don't allow nobody to judge you or say that you should be doing things differently, because at the end of the day, they wish they were doing things differently in their life, and if they're not, and they're comfortable in their life, how the fuck are they worried about what the fuck you got going on? You know, so I tell you, like, judging is for those who take an oath to be so out of their shit that they want to be in other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? They make a moral commitment to say their life does not matter more than the general like lives of others and worrying about what they do. So judging in that capacity, if you're going to be a judge, you know, and I feel like you should go ahead and say fuck your own life and worry about everybody else's and do what's right. If you're a judge it worthy. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge based off of your personal thoughts and opinions. So yeah, that was a crazy ass event. This happened like I think like 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, but I was saying it was some other shit that went on, and I just really can't talk about it right now until I really talk about talk to the other people about it first. But so long story short, we ended up coming back. Like I think it got around like close to 5 o'clock. This was a Sunday night too. It was Sunday. It was really Sunday. I was tripping that night. I had to go to work the next day too. I was like, bruh. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be tired of this bitch. Yo, I asked them, I said, yo, what time is it? They was like, it's 4, they was like, nah, they was like, it's 5:15. I said, the fuck if it is. I looked at my phone, I was like, nah, bro, it's like 4:45, dog. We gotta bounce, bro. I don't care what y'all got going on. Hey, get your shit, we gotta bounce. Hey, yo, I was like, yo, how the fuck I make this nigga really get his shit together and the other folks that was with us get their shit together and bounce? Like, I was like, nah, we going. I told you I had shit to do. Yo, so he ends up getting back just in time, right? And I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know when we got back for real. And, like, when we got back, I think it was like I had like maybe 30 minutes to get to work. So I looked at my GPS and it told me I was going to get to my house in 30 minutes. And I still had an extra 15 minutes. 20 minutes to drive to get to work. Not to mention I had to get inside to get my stuff so I could go ahead and change at work too. So, bro, I was just like all over the place. I was like, yo, I don't even think I'm going to be able to go. Then come to find out we had a 2-hour delay. Do you know how fucking pissed I was when I heard that shit? I was like, are you serious? A 2-hour delay? But I was so happy. I was like, thank you, God. I was like, thank you! Thank you! Because your boy, he wasn't gonna make it. I ain't gonna hold you. I was not gonna make it. Like, I was like, yeah, they about to write my ass up today. Like, I was not gonna make it in that motherfucker. Like, that was dead, bro. Like, that was dead. But that had me sit back and really think about it for a second. I was like, yo, like, I need to pay more attention to the things that I'm actually doing out here. Like, really pay attention to the things that I'm doing, because like, and the choices that I'm making, because they're not becoming, I feel like, healthier choices for my overall good, that ain't really promoting or benefiting me the way that I've been like trying to push things I've been pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, pushing more by giving y'all all more content when it comes to gaming and when it comes to talking, you know, coming to interview people. Like, yo, I just can't even really get the time to really interview people either, because it's like my schedule is so locked up and it's so like hectic at times, where it's like, if I'm not working, I'm doing something with this shit, and if I'm not really doing something with this shit, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? So it's a continuing cycle. Like, hey, yo, I need all this to be right now, all the time, and it's nothing else that really matters a lot of times. So it's just like, yo, when I be like, hey, I'm really into a state of mind and a state of being, like, hey, I know exactly what I want and how I want it and what I want to go for. It's like, that's just all I need, you know what I'm saying? And I need people to really understand that, you know, like, when it comes to doing this and doing the things that you do, like, you should really want to put more effort into it, not for the sake of them or what it's going to mean to other people, but what does it mean to yourself? You know what I'm saying? What are you giving to yourself? What are you like getting out of this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, what are you truly getting out of this? Like, are you getting anything out of it outside of just the satisfaction of saying you're doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my thing. So I don't know. Like, I just know, like, I know personally I want more out of this, like, out of everything that I'm pushing towards, and it's nothing more that I want out of this except for what I deserve. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And this is another thing that had me really think along the lines of, like, really, like, what has been feeding into me in a positive direction. You know what I'm saying? What's actually been really organically helping the process come along the way it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like so many times it makes it seems so much more harder, like, you know what I'm saying, for things to come together, you know? I just feel like it's so many things that are becoming obstacles in the way that we gotta, like, really cut out of the way. And if it doesn't want to get out of the way, then what are we doing it for, and what are we having around for? Because it's not benefiting, it's not helping our overall beneficial growth. You know, if it's not doing that, then what is it doing for us at this time? You know what I'm saying? Like, really. So then you got to be honest with yourself. Like, maybe I could be the problem in this. You know, and you know, I feel like what really keeps it motivated for you to stay up, like I think what keeps it consistent, what keeps it really, like, keep you motivated to stay in what you do, are results. You feel me? I believe results breed accomplishments and gratitude for what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe, like, you should get get nothing for something. You feel me? Oh, well, why don't you should just go ahead and do it for the love. Like, no, because you're not doing it for the love. You don't do what you do for the love. I'm not gonna do things for the low or for the love because it makes more sense to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying that, oh, like, all right, I can't scale back a little bit, be more realistic. But, like, at the same point in time, most of these people can't even afford that high shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving them no excuse, but, like, I need the high shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you stay where you at, you know, and spend what you want to spend when you want to spend it. But just know that, hey, everything comes with a price, and the price doesn't change just because it doesn't work for you today. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it works for another person today. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll say, well, good luck finding another person. And I say, well, okay, good luck with getting what you want, because some people are not going to compromise. You're not compromising, so what makes you think anybody else is going to compromise? And honestly, even if you're not thinking about money, it's just like, why would you compromise on doing your craft or doing what you said you've been wanting to do the whole time? You know, but steadily, like, building and giving to another person's craft or somebody else's idea of what their American dream or their dream life is. Unless that's just naturally who you are. Some people don't really have a dream for themselves. Some people just want to just be there for other people, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. You know, nobody else should feel like anything's wrong with that either. Continue to live your best life. But hey, you just know what you're in it for. You know what I'm saying? I just say that. Know what you're in this shit for, and know why you're in this. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all I really have for today. You know, I just had really a few pointers I wanted to touch on. You know what I'm saying? Because this is some of the things I've been going through or dealing with. You know what I'm saying? These are some of the little small, little inconsistent things that go on. But everything's going towards a purpose. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping my faith strong. I'm praying still. I'm praying that everybody else is praying. However, which way you pray, in the capacity in which you pray, and how you pray. You know what I'm saying? If it's helping you to get through and keep going, then hey, by all means, keep doing what works for you. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not harming nobody, hurting nobody, or misusing nobody, you know, or their trust, I feel like, hey, you're more than free to do what you want, as you will, you know. But shit, yeah. I think I might game tonight for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I might hop on the game and see what I do. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if anybody's going to be following me on any of my other pages, if you want to go ahead and come check out my gaming stream, it's going to be episode 51, Gaming with Teddy. I'll be over there in about a minute or so. You know, I haven't gamed in a little bit. You know, I think I was playing God of War. I think I'm gonna go back to playing God of War again. Like, I've been trying to beat the OG one. I might go to God of 2 next. You know what I'm saying? Just continue out with the series and then play God of War 3 afterwards. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really too big of a fan to God of War 3, but I still finished out the series because I'm a God of War fan. I just didn't really like the gameplay. It was just way too much with it. You feel me? Upgrades weren't like really too easy to deal with, and I don't know. It's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. I didn't really want to do it too much, you know. But yeah. Outside of that, what else I had to do? What's something else I want to do? Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Y'all see me in the other chat either way. I know I'm kind of high, but hey, yo, so that was Talks with Teddy, you know, and I appreciate y'all for coming through. I'll probably be back Thursday. I'm gonna really formulate some more things in my head, because I got a few more topics I really want to talk about, but I gotta really know how to approach these topics with a clear head and not a more personal perspective. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, either way, if you checked me out today, I appreciate y'all for checking me out with Talks with Teddy, episode 15, where we came back for the first time in the year 2025. It ain't 2025 until, you know, my birth month. For the real ones who know, the new year don't start until March, April, you know, real season. You know, I'm still a Pisces, but still at the same time, gang, y'all already know the real new year starts around March. So yeah, either way it goes, gang, I appreciate y'all for checking me out. I appreciate y'all for being here, and until the next time of me kicking it with you and you kicking it with the crew, Trees and Tea with Teddy Beema and the gang, I am your host, Teddy Beema, you lurking MF, and I'll see you over there with Gaming with Teddy. Peace.